there. Now, maybe, Steve, you've got the microphone in your hand. Why not? This one I think is directed towards, or actually yourself and Shakir. If Jesus is not pre-existent God, why did he say, glorify me with the glory that I had before he was crucified? You can start off, Steve. You've got the microphone in your hand.
Right, so the doctrine of pre-existence. John 17:5 seems to be a popular proof text to try to prove the pre-existence of Jesus. Now again, it just seems to me that evangelical Christianity would like to use extra biblical words to try to create some sort of doctrine. The word pre-existence is not in the Bible.
Well, the question's about glorify me with the glory that I had. That's the question.
Yeah. But the doctrine, the word pre-existence is not in the Bible, yet for some reason they say the concept is there, and John 17:5 is the one evoked. Now in John 17:5, Jesus never uttered that to be understood in an ontological sense. When he spoke about the glory that he had before the world was, he was speaking proleptically. He was speaking...
Can you explain what that word means?
Proleptically means that he's speaking of, in the past, a future glory that was already predetermined in God's foreknowledge from eternity past. And so in Hebraic ways of speaking, God's Christ was already glorified from eternity past as God's King of Kings, as God's Messiah. And so Jesus, speaking, I guess, in that Hebraic idiom, is simply saying that bring to pass now your great and awesome plan that you had purposed and prepared from eternity past. God's Christ was glorified in God's plan, in God's purposes from eternity past as God's right-hand man. And that's what you see at the crucifixion, resurrection, and at his exaltation. You see Jesus ascending to heaven, and according to the writer of Hebrews, he's now seated at the right hand of majesty, and that is the glory of Christ that Jesus was praying for.
Bernie, do you want to respond to that? Because
do you guys mind if I refer to this brochure? So many of you have received a copy of this brochure called Is Jesus God? I put together some of these things because they're very important. On this particular one, on the inside, the middle panel, it talks about Jesus' eternal existence. It mentions in the Quran that God is eternally existent. In the Bible, God is eternally existent. But Jesus also made that claim for himself. He talked about himself as the one who came down from heaven, and I've got the verses there, from where he was before. He came from God, from above, from the Father. And I mentioned that verse in John 17:5. And he says in John 17:24, you, that is the Father, loved me before the world began. And then he also referred to some events that had happened in history before he was born, saying that he was present during those things. For example, Satan's fall from heaven. Isaiah seeing him in Isaiah chapter 6. John the Baptist says, the one who comes after me has surpassed me because he was before me. But in fact, John was older than Jesus. The Old Testament refers to a ruler who will be born in Bethlehem, whose origins are from of old. So it's a pretty consistent, and I've got some references to Paul's teaching there. So Jesus referred to it, the people around him referred to it, the Old Testament prophets referred to it. It's a consistent teaching throughout the Bible that Jesus was pre-existent.